The key word is community. This is a community. I mean, we can open a business just about any place, but there's this sense of community here, everything from our neighbors here to the students that walk in the door to the city. We have felt the support of being here, and I think that's really important.
So many people feel such a tight bond to the city. We're a small town, and I think we want to always maintain that, even though we're growing. And we grow in ways I think that are helpful, in ways that I think people can be encouraged about being part of Snohomish.
I love that when there are challenges, Snohomish comes together.
I've really been impressed by the city's desire to hear everybody's voices and to understand that HDSA is a perfect conduit for that. We already know a lot of things, but we also work really hard to constantly communicate with our downtown stakeholders, whether that's visitors, residents, business owners. That's a huge part of our work. And I really appreciate that the city understands that and they come to us for that information because they really do want to understand how people feel.
In a small town like this, we rely on that frequent communication to kind of know what's going on in the city, what problems are occurring, what we can do to address that. It's just getting to know everyone here in town and working together to kind of make this community as safe and inviting as possible.
Behind me is the intersection of 5th and E. We'd had several complaints from the high school and from residents that this intersection was really dark and unsafe for kids to be crossing. Working with Snohomish School District, Dave Sage, Superintendent of Schools, Keith Stephenson. Since the signs have been up, we've had 0 complaints. We're also working with HDSA to install pedestrian flags at multiple locations. We aren't at every intersection every hour of the day. So having the community, the school district, business owners, seeing these things and then addressing them to us is huge.
Namaste, this is Shiva Kondamudi. We have been working with the city of Snohomish for the last 3 years in organizing the festival of Holi, which is the festival of colors. We love the partnership with the city of Snohomish here. A lot of Indian community has moved in over the last 4 or 5 years, and we are fortunate that the city, they have taken the initiative to welcome the community and celebrate the festivals. So we're very grateful for that, and we love working and partnering with the city to do more and more events in the future as well.
So the Chamber of Commerce, we partner with the city on things like economic development. I think it's important because we're all stakeholders that are invested in seeing Snohomish flourish.
We're a youth soccer club with roughly 600 premier level players, 1,000 recreational players, and 100 top soccer players, which are special needs athletes. We also just started a USL League 2 program that we're super excited about. For us to be one of the few youth clubs in the state, probably the only youth club in the state that actively works with either local government or Snohomish Chamber of Commerce or the HDSA. We wouldn't be able to do a lot of the things that we do without help from local government.
We struggled a lot with the COVID shutdown. We were one of the last industries to fully reopen because of the nature of our business. So we were really struggling. So this Thrives grant, I always say it saved our bacon, and it was like an exhale that we needed to have, even though our business is taking really deep breaths in and out. I felt like everybody working with me on this particular grant was like on my team. It was a great process with a beautiful outcome that I'm so grateful for.
When the Thrives grant became available, it seemed like maybe this was the right opportunity to explore rebuilding. I didn't expect that we would actually have a shot at this, but we did, and we were able to put in a commercial grade playground. We were able to give cost of living increases and allow some of our staff to stay on staff when we weren't certain if that was going to be a possibility, and the city worked with us along the way. It's been a lovely experience, and we're so thankful for that.
Our family goes back to 1934, where my grandfather started our business. In fact, in the backdrop, you'll see a picture of when they first started and on First Street, and there's just a long heritage of working with the city and spirit of cooperation. I think we've always valued the relationship, and I feel like we've always been supported well by the city. One of the topics we've worked with most recently is our new commercial service building, and working with the city in high cooperation, helping us to get permits, and we're actually under construction now. And I have to say, just on every time we've been involved with the city and working with their staff, they've been super helpful and cooperative and very informative, and our whole team has enjoyed working with them.
About 5 years ago, we started looking at not only building a fire station, but there was some ownership issues between us and the city. Through the discussions, it came up that we should really partner together, that the city also needed some capital facilities improvements. So the project we're building here is a new fire station, also the new administration building. It's centrally located in the district, which makes it the perfect spot to be our administrative station. But also, with the civic campus, we'll be right next to the police, the city council, the city staff, which will make the collaboration much more efficient than it is right now.
We're really looking forward to the new civic campus when that comes. As of right now, obviously you have us, you have City Hall, you have fire, all kind of spread out. So having us all right there is going to be a huge benefit. Plus having room to grow as this town is growing. Obviously the need for more resources from law enforcement and from the city side is going to happen. So having that ability to expand and to a more permanent location will be wonderful for the city.
Throughout this project, we've worked with a lot of consultants, and to everyone said that they worked with many, many cities and many junior tax districts. And this is really the one-of-a-kind partnership that they've seen across the state. And it goes back to Snohomish's community. We are a small community. We work together, we help each other out. We are in it for the citizens, both the city and the fire district. And I think that was the basis of what got this project done.
I was recently doing this exercise where I had to reflect on what fulfills me. And I was thinking a lot about my job, but it wasn't so much of the ins and outs of my job every day. It's the opportunities that I've had to meet other engaged people that just care about the community, whether that's people that work at the city, whether it's other nonprofits, whether it's business owners. There's so many wonderful people that really care deeply about Snohomish, and I think that's what makes it so wonderful.